Hey friends, thanks for tuning in. Today we're going to talk about the most recent local law that was passed in Jersey City. If you're familiar, or you should be familiar, the last couple of days was voting day in New York, also in Jersey City. And when these local elections, they also have laws that are going to be passed, zoning rights, things like that. Specifically in Jersey City, they put a cap on short-term rentals, specifically targeting Airbnb. And some people aren't happy about it. It passed. It is now in effect. It's not a full ban, but it did put some regulations on short-term rentals. The problem being that people feel that tourists are kind of taking over certain areas. It's occupying prime housing, and it's negatively impacting like safety of tenants. Like one guy who's being interviewed, ABC7 ran a version of this story. He was just saying that he didn't feel comfortable because he didn't know who's in the building. It's a big safety problem. And I get it. I mean, if you're turning people out every couple of days, there is a verification check for places like Airbnb, but not everybody uses it, and you could maybe lie on it. So Jersey City voters took to the polls. They passed a law, and there's a couple limitations right now that are in place. So if you're an on-site owner, you live there, it's your primary residence, you can have as many guests as you want. It didn't really clarify if you have like if it's a 2 apartment or 3 apartment, and then or something like a 3, 4, or 5 unit building, which is a whole different kind of classification of between like a townhouse or a brownstone and a commercial building with multiple units. And in certain cities, after 6, there's a lot more regulations on rent. So primary owner can do it. Didn't really clarify between how many units are in there. If you are not an on-site owner, or it's not your primary residence, you can only limit it to 60 nights a year. So 2 months out of 12, severely limiting this type of operation. And basically one of the reasons they wanted to do this is because these are essentially illegal, a lot of residents were claiming that they're essentially illegal hotels. And some of the downfalls about having this type of short-term rental is that we talked about it before, safety reasons. Number 2, could be violating building code. So if there's a fire, it might not be a safe place to get in and out of the building. And number 3, it occupies housing. Airbnb also made a statement saying that they are feeling like this targets people who need this service. So basically the claim is, if you are from the area, maybe you have escalating costs of your housing, using Airbnb is a good way to meet people and provide a service and help pay for your home. So they were saying that this actually targets people of lower incomes who need this service, and also a government oversight. If you've been watching local TV or even seeing Facebook ads, a lot of money has been put behind marketing efforts between pro short-term and anti-short-term. You've seen it in areas of Brooklyn and Bed-Stuy. You see it in Jersey City, Hoboken, Manhattan. In New York City, we have a lot more regulations on this. Jersey does not. This is kind of one of the first measures for a city close to New York to put a cap on short-term rentals. So is it good? Is it bad? I think there's cases to be made for both sides. Let me know what you think. If you enjoyed this video, like, subscribe, and DM me if you have any real estate needs, questions, concerns, want to get my free guides, free consultation. Let me know. We buy, sell real estate, or help people buy and sell real estate, manage their rentals, manage transactions. And then we do commentary like this on issues like Airbnb, vacationing, laws that change around real estate that might affect you, and just some more fun stuff too. So hope you enjoyed. Have a good day. Bye. Peace.